Hi, I'm Joe from English Today, and I'm here to talk to you about negotiation. As part of its commitment to excellence, Commence at Neg asked English Today to design and deliver a workshop, a week-long workshop on negotiations. So we know a thing or two about negotiating. What is negotiation? Why is it important? And does it always have to be so difficult to negotiate, especially in English? Well, I have some good news for you. No, negotiations do not have to be difficult. Let me take you step by step. The truth is that you are already negotiating. You are a born negotiator. You just don't know it yet. Let me give you an example. You go to the market. You negotiate for the best price. You get a job. You negotiate with your employer for the best salary. You negotiate for the best service from a supplier. You are already negotiating. How do we then convert your negotiating skills into English? That is the next step. Let me take you through. So once you've completed the first stage and you are sure you've done all of your homework, you're ready for stage 2. Now, stage 2 is setting the ground rules. This one is absolutely vital. I would seriously recommend that you set the ground rules before you begin negotiating. That is, both parties agree to a set of rules. This will help you later if there are disagreements. If both parties cannot reach agreement on any particular feature of the negotiating, what is being negotiated about, set those ground rules, make them strict. It will make the process easier. Now, as part of making those ground rules, you do need to ask yourself a very important question. What will happen if both parties reach a deadlock? What will you do? Will the entire negotiating process collapse? Or are there alternatives? Make sure both parties understand. Make sure there's a framework that will deal with deadlocks. Deadlocks do happen. Are you prepared? The third stage is clarification and justification. Now, this is where you are going to start applying what you have prepared. And also, this is where you and your opposition are going to first make your proposals. This is an important stage. You need to be able to explain the importance of your demand and also how you arrived at that demand. So really, you need to amplify, clarify, bolster, justify, and provide the other side with data. Show them why your demands are important. Make them feel educated as to why your demands must be met. Now, the fourth stage is where the magic all starts coming together, because the fourth stage is about bargaining and problem solving. So here really is where we're thinking about resolving issues and reaching compromises. You cannot be too stiff here. You must allow for difference. You must allow for changes. Compromise. Don't argue. There's a difference. This is an important stage. You're going to need to practice this stage a lot. Compromise. Don't argue. So now we arrive at the last step, the fifth stage, which is closure and implementation. So you need to now develop a structure for the actualization of what you've negotiated over. Once that's done, you need to monitor the progress. The hard work's already done. Now it starts to happen. Monitor it, come together as many times as you need to, but go in one direction. Remember, compromise, 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 but stick to the rules that you set in the beginning. I hope this video has helped you. I hope it's shown you a different way to negotiate. I hope you'll consider joining English Today in our negotiating classes, where we can show you a lot more. I'm Joe from English Today, and I look forward to seeing you in my class. See you again.